Our fifth and final match of the opening half of our duel tonight. E.J. Beloncik, the sophomore from small Chandler, Oklahoma, against a guy that just continues to impress every time you see him, the redshirt junior from Plymouth, Minnesota, Cael Swensen.
Yeah, and no disrespect to Cael's opponent. I just think exactly what I said at the top of the hour carries meaning. I think it's important to win close matches and be confident that whether the score is 1-1 or 16-5 that you're going to win. But it also would be nice, I know in Cael's brain, to get his hands on a guy and go score points and not have to wrestle a 2-1, 3-0 hard ride-out match. Even last weekend against Iowa State, it was hard, man. It was a hard match. He had to grind it out, wrestle to the last second, minimal points scored. So I know Cael is going to want to go put on a show for everybody.
Again, Swensen, an NCAA qualifier, his first 2 years in yellow and blue, and then sat out all of last year recovering from a torn ACL.
Big takedown right away, that kind of signature double sequence wrestling from Swensen.
Yes, hands on him.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not in Cael Swensen's corner, nor do I train with Cael Swensen, but I know him, and I know what wrestling feels like with 8 straight matches that are hard fought and tight. And if you get an opportunity to get an opponent you can go score points on, you're going to want to do that.
Well, and speaking even long-term about Swensen, he suffered a 5-point loss to a nationally ranked wrestler way back at the Tiger-style invite to open the year. And then since then, he had 2 one-point decision losses. And then he got caught in overtime a couple of weeks ago against Wyoming. I mean, those are the only losses. They're all tight.
Yep, and that pin was, yeah, it was not ideal for the time, but it wasn't, the match was close. And he was pushing the pace, looking for a stall call there. But you're not here to hear about a match 2 weeks ago. He is, it's been some good action. We missed right there. He got around behind. Air Force did a good job wrestling away from him, was able to cap both ankles and kind of drop those knees down to the mat. He's going to go cross-wrist roll here. He goes readjust it back to reinforced bar if he keeps that foot in. But it looks like Air Force foot touches out of bounds off of the mat. We're back to the middle with 1:07 left. Might be looking for a cut, I think, honestly. If I'm looking at the score and what this pace match wants to be like, he does offer, he wants to go optional start, so not cutting with a neutral designation. He says, I'm going to keep my hands on him. Hard cut, goes right to right-hand collar tie. It's just what we call this is just a tough guy position, right? Like, there's techniques to everything and getting your leg back, but honestly, just being tougher, making sure that if you're in a position of front headlock, clear your leg, go score. It's easy points. Swensen able to get 3 there.
Well, Swensen has asserted himself from the word go tonight.
Feels like it's the second period. We're still in the first, folks. 9-2 riding time at 1:22 as we speak. Swensen doing a good job pulling that arm out. He kind of covers it. Got to be careful, though. Rule book says can't pull it off the back. So I think that's kind of why he's covering it with his chest. So you ride that line. So I'm going to show you one of those takedowns. See right here, he kind of slides off. He's able to cut across double, and that's just good action. What I mentioned before that we missed, he was able to chase down those ankles, get those knees to touch. That's control for 3. Swensen going to go with an optional start again. The benefit of that is when you're cutting your opponent, you're able to keep your hands on him, feel where he's going, and kind of dictate the wrestling that happens after you release him. Head outside attack from Air Force. Swensen just a little hip pressure in. You see he's reaching inside. This is a Cam Simas special. He steps over the leg, wants to reach inside with cradle. Quick adjustment of the single, another Hands-on cut from Swensen. You're looking at 12-4 right now. Riding time over 1:40.
Look at that roll.
And there it is. He goes inside, kind of the crotch. He does a little roll action to secure the takedown, but then he immediately transitions to cradle. And this is going to be tight if he can get his chest on top. Right here is where the battle's at. If you get your right there, so your chest is on top and then it's tight. And that'll get the Jackrabbit fans on their feet.
In a dominant way to go in intermission. Cael Swensen, very impressive tonight.
And like I said, man, I mean, sometimes it feels good just to get your hands on a guy and be superior. And you see, like I was talking about, as soon as the chest gets on top, that cradle's tight. And, good job, Cael Swensen, bringing the fans to their feet halfway through.